Alright, let's get back into it. I did forget to level up last time. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'll get this when I short rest, can consume elements to get a thing. That seems decently useful. And then I will also take Winds of Change. I had already looked at those before. That just seems like an insane card. 15 initiative, really good. Super, super crazy lost top. I think this means that, like, I never have any reason to play Tornado top anymore. Because Winds of Change is just insane. Also, you can increase, you can enhance either the attack or the targets to be even more crazy. But, like, the fact that this says attack 4, target 4, then make them suffer 6. Actually, if I'm still playing +3, now that my characters have gone up, it would be level 7 monsters, which means hazardous terrain is 4 damage each. So this would be attack for 4, target 4, make each suffer 8. Stupid. And then the bottom is insane. Move 2, heal 4, 15 initiative, and works as a stamina potion if you lose a card from your discard to recover from your lost pile. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, that was everything over there. And then on Coral, I'm definitely going to take Drown Beneath the Waves. It seems crazy. 9 initiative, way too good to not take. Card to drop. Maybe let's just do Pools of Power. Oops. I kind of still want to keep Mighty Claws. The attack 2, target 2 is actually, like, really good. What else would I drop? I could drop Rancid Brine. Maybe Cleansing Swell, but the heal on Cleansing Swell is, like, super, super solid, so I don't know. I don't see anything worth dropping. And then could add a Disarm, could add some Rolling Heals. Let's add the Disarm. And let's go on. I figure I'll just go ahead and play this level. I've never seen it before, so it sounds fun. I know I need to change Snowflake cards a lot because I had to use summons to get through that previous level. I feel like you do not normally start on the right side of scenarios and move to the left. I guess I can think of a couple where that's the case, but... Okay, this is not in Frosthaven, so we'll get a road event. Option... what do you need for this? You need to be a Quattrol. I don't remember. Option B. New scenario, Eternal Crave. 122. I've never played that one either, so a whole bunch of scenarios I've never played available. Eternal Crave, Under the Influence. I have played Lurker Necromancy. Lustrous Pit, I've never played. All of the levels over here I've played before. But I'll be unlocking 67 and 68 after this, and I'm going to go through those to retire my Snowflake. Probably drop my Foxy Friend here. I guess all my other cards, it kind of makes sense to keep them the same. Do I want Freezing Storm? This bottom is pretty good for making things. This scenario looks small, so maybe I don't want Birds in a Tempest. Oh, this is right. We've got 4 wood here. We really, really, really need to really try to loot onto Coral. Okay. Scenario is complete when all 5 wagons have either escaped or been destroyed. At the end of that round, read 141.2. All dungeon and cave corridor tiles represent the road. What does it mean by dungeon? Oh, okay. Okay, got it. At the start of each of the first 5 rounds, place 1 numbered token in A. These represent caravan wagons. Okay. Allies to you and enemies to all monsters. Each has 3 times 2, so 6, plus level. We're probably playing +3, so that'll be level 7. So 6 plus 7 is 13 hit points and is immune to all conditions and forced movement. Okay? Which means that I can't move them. On initiative 50 each round, all wagons in right to left order perform move 3, focusing towards moving and occupying B. Wagons can only enter road hexes, but can enter occupied hexes and hexes with obstacles. If any wagon enters an occupied hex, the figure in the hex suffers trap damage and in place in the closest empty non-road hex. If any wagon enters a hex with an obstacle, the obstacle is destroyed and the wagon suffers trap damage. Interesting. All other overlay tiles do not affect the wagon in any way. Okay, so hazards, difficult terrain. Okay, initiative 50, all wagons in right to left order perform move 3, focusing on moving and occupying A. Wait, they spawn at A and they move to B, and I start on this side? Is that right? They start at A, and they move towards B. Okay. So they start on the left side, and they move to the right, which is why they move in right to left order. I thought that sounded backwards, because I assumed they started with me. So I need to move over here. And then I assume there's road under this rubble? No, there's road under the guard. Okay. So there's supposed to be a tile hex there. Oh, I guess it's this one. Okay, well, it's the same kind. We should be able to just pick this up and put it down, and that should fix that clipping thing that was going on. No. What if we lock both of these? Oh, that's annoying. At the end of every round, if any wagon occupies B, it escapes and is removed from the map. If all 5 wagons have been destroyed, the scenario is lost. I thought it said... Okay, the scenario is complete, but it's lost. Interesting. At the start of each listed round, spawn the following monsters at the listed location based on character count. So it sounds like, from the way this is worded, that I can use birds in a tempest to help the wagons move, because they're allies to me. Allies to you and enemies to all monsters. I'm not going to give them the extra move with birds in a tempest, because that's just so broken, right? So even if I play birds in a tempest, I'm just going to move them 3. And the wagons are just 1 hex, right? Like, I hear a wagon and I think it should be like 2 hexes long, but it's just a numbered token, right? The start of the first round of violence, place a numbered token in A. These are the caravan wagons. Okay, on initiative 50 each round, they move. Okay. I think I've got it. 40 health? 40 health. That is absurd. Okay, force movement is going to be really good. Force movement's going to be insane, because, like, say I have 3 wagons, like here, here, and here. Oh, I guess the wagons will never be grouped up with each other, will they? Because, like, there's going to be... We spawn 1 wagon right now. Let's go ahead and make our wagons. We can make them nice and big. We get our wagons. We get 1 wagon right now. These are slightly too big. So, turn 1, this guy's going to go here, and then we get wagon 2. And they move in right to left order. So they'll never enter the same hex at the same time. So I'm not going to be able to... I was thinking, like, if there's just a guy right here, he gets hit by wagon 1, wagon 2, wagon 3, and he suffers 27 damage. He's supposed to be right here, right? Okay. Killing the archer is going to be a high priority. Scouts are kind of low priority, just based off of their attack decks, like the things that they do. That makes them slightly lower priority. This seems like a tough mission for Coral. So, we know the missions ends after. So 5 turns we get the last guy. So start of round 6, start of round 7, start of round 8, start of round 9, start of round 10, end of round 10. So this is just a 10-round scenario for all of the wagons to spawn and get away. Oh, we only get 2 sets of... We get a normal ice speaker at each C and 1 elite archer at each D. So 2 normal ice speakers, 2 elite archers. And then 1 normal archer, 1 normal ice speaker, and 1 normal guard. Okay. So everybody is going to be vulnerable to hazards. I guess it would make some sense to try to shuck like right at the start of round 3. If I could like take out both ice speakers with a singular shuck turn, that would be really, really, really good. The wagons have 13 health each. I'm feeling pretty confident here. These monsters do have a ton of health. I want to start by taking out the archer. And then maybe I just want to be like forced movement, grouping these guys onto the road so that they start suffering some trap damage. Meanwhile, I want to get Coral. It's really hard to get Coral all the way in position to be over here for a shuck. But I can't really allow the enemies time. So maybe I'll just shuck on the 2 elite archers as they spawn. That does sound really good to get those taken out ASAP. Or maybe I just want to like shuck on the top side. That sounds pretty good, to just shuck on the top side. And then I only need to move 3, which I can move 3 on the shuck turn. So maybe I just build up for a little bit, and then I go for Drown Beneath the Waves. Oh, and this is a move 3 immediately with the top of this. And so with this turn, yeah, I just played Drown Beneath the Waves with Shuck. I guess I don't have to Expertise Potion, because I don't necessarily need the wound and the pierce in this scenario on Shuck. So I could Expertise Potion something else. Or I could... Oh, I went up a level, so I get to put on a Power Potion. And you know what? Let's do Muscle Potion instead of Expertise Potion here, I think. Do I have another potion here? I have a Vigor Potion. It's not that good, but... Then what am I doing with Trap? I don't need Invisibility here. I don't think that helps at all. So maybe I just want Dismantle. Electrified Net. Electrified Net could be really, really useful here, because this is not a long scenario. And so if I can make stun traps and force monsters to walk into them, that sounds very, very solid. Especially with the bottom of Unavoidable Outcome. I could like just pair those in the same turn, and then if anything walks next to one, it gets 2 turns of stun. I like it. I like it. I'm going to go slow, move a lot. If I go slow on turn 1, though, is there any chance they're just going to kill the caravan? It's going to move forward at 50, which means it's like 50-50 shot. The Algox Guard is going to go slower and move up and hit it. So maybe I just want to go slightly faster than 50 and like move up, which makes me kind of want Caltrops here. Or maybe I Birds and a Tempest on Snowflake. I could go 1, 2, 3 and make 2 hazards here and give Trap bonus movement. And Trap could get all the way over here with Boar Catcher. I kind of like Boar Catcher and just like Electrified Net like immediately. Just kind of stall out some turns over here. And then next turn I'll go for Unavoidable Outcome to pop it with like Extra Teeth Top or something. This is definitely not the best plan. But I think I'm okay with it. Coral, I mean, we'll just Chaotic Refraction and Overwhelming Wave. Like, what else do you do to start a scenario on Coral, right? Not supposed to shuffle the challenges, but oh well. Whenever any enemy suffers damage, all other enemies gain advantage on all of their attacks this round. Whenever any character kills an enemy, that character gains all negative conditions the enemy had when it died. Interesting. So if I have Rancid Brine, then I'm going to be, like, permanently poisoned on Coral. I think that sounds interesting. I don't really want to give them advantage on all attacks when they're going to be hitting the Wagons, because it didn't say anything about losing cards for the Wagons to not take damage. So if the Wagons get crit, I get screwed. And in Snowflake, never do a loss. Absolutely not. Never kill an elite. Never exit a room with loot tokens. Okay. Very frequently, Miser is just completely free. And so it's like, why is this a 2 checkmark that's completely free? Kill an enemy and pick up the loot in the same turn on Trap. Never go below half health. Never play your lower initiative. Why are my Trap battle goals never possible? Kill an undamaged monster with a single attack action. Perform an ability. I'll kill something in a single action with Shuck. That seems very easy. Alright, and I think I already picked all my cards, so let's go. Shield and Retaliate. Love that. Move in and attack at range. So I think first I go 1, 2, 3 with Birds and a Tempest. And then I will Cold Snap. Make some hazards. Do I want them like this, or would I rather have them... I would kind of rather have them in a line like this. The only problem is that I don't have, like, pull 3. I have no way to move and pull 3. But that's okay. Let's just do it like this. Okay. Man, I cannot. My allergies are killing me. Okay, Trap gets to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we've got move 5, 6. So this guy would go 1, 2, 3. Attack for 4, attack for 7. How would there be any obstacles? I guess I would have to create an obstacle in the path to make the caravan suffer. So I will not do that. If I come down here instead, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This might be good. Let's see. This guy would go 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I force him to walk around, he'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it looks like this guy's going to reach me no matter what with his move 6. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I don't mind him going and attacking the caravan too much. As long as he doesn't crit, it'll be fine. And so here I could just place here, here, here. Force this guy to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that gets him on the line, and then... I don't know. I probably did not do this very well. There we go. Okay. That's fine. And then now we get Coral. And finally, this guy would go after Snowflake, attack for 6. And into Trap. So this guy goes here. Attack for 7. Caravan number 1 takes 7. Oh, wait. Yeah, I already messed it up. Um, 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3. So he would go after me. And this guy sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he would go here. So The attack for 7 goes into Trap, who will take 1, use all of its shields, and then be impaired. And then the attack for 4 into the Caravan, it takes 2. Start around number 2, we get Wagon number 2. Turn 3 is going to come very quickly with more guys spawning. Let's see, what am I doing on Snowflake here? I mean, pull 2, push 3 sounds really, really good. So, like, Crosswinds, Lifting Gust. Oh, there's no way I'm taking Gathering Force over Lifting Gust. I just didn't see that I didn't have it. I also really want Shifting Snow. What other card? I don't want Cold Therapy. The cards that I didn't ever used to take. So yeah, pull this guy in, push him into a stun trap. What more could I ask for, right? So, Lifting Gust with Crosswinds. Then on Coral, I'm just going to build up another round for a Shuck. And maybe I do one more round after this, I'm not sure. Sharp Chitin with Cleansing Swell and Rancid Brine, I guess. Or let's do Tidal Blast to get that bonus movement, right? And then on Trap, this Trap's going to be popped by this Archer who's going to take some good damage. If I had Dismantle, I could destroy one of the traps to stun one of these guys, which would be kind of nice. But maybe I just want to, like, back up. Like, come down here, make a 2 damage heal trap, and then... Oh, no, because I would need to move with the top to play Unavoidable Outcome, wouldn't I? If I push the guard away with Flurry of Nails, and I play Unavoidable Outcome, he'll have to walk to get back to me. So that sounds good. And then I'm ready. Okay, this guy's going to go after whoever's faster, which is Snowflake. So attack for 4 into Snowflake. I take 3, and he places a 3 damage trap, I guess right here, closest to his target, which is really nice because I can pop that now. Coral is just going to set 3 tides. Snowflake is going to pull this guy, so 3 damage, 4 damage. And then I can move 3, but I don't really want to. I'm just going to attack with Lifting Gust. It's disadvantaged. So we would just take the first one, since it's ambiguous, and I get to strengthen an ally. I could strengthen Coral. Coral could Shuck this next turn, but I think I'll do one more build up and then Shuck the following turn. And then this guy suffers 2 because it was a +1, and he gets pushed. 1, 2, 3, and he takes 2 damage and a stun. I could push him one more, but I think I'd rather save the stun trap, right? And then the scouts will go, so the elite is going to back up and attack me for 6, and I take 6. And the normal is going to back up and shoot the caravan for 3. And then Trap is going to attack this guy with Flurry of Nails, attack for 3 with Strengthen. He's going to take 3. I'm going to push him. And then I will set Unavoidable Outcome. Then the caravan will go 1, 2, 3. This guy suffers 9. Right? If any wagon enters an occupied hex, the figure in the hex suffers trap damage and is placed in the closest empty non-road hex. Okay. So he'll come here. Oh, dang. This guy, the wagon enters here. But then the guard is going to target the wagon rather than the trap. And it's not a move ability. So he's not going to pop the trap. and now the wagon is finished moving, so he might just destroy it here. He needs a +2 or a crit to destroy it, though, so hopefully not. All right. And this wagon goes 1, 2, 3. And so now guard number 5. He does not destroy it. He does 5 damage. But it's not looking too hot for me here now. We will just have to see what happens. So 2 ice speakers in C. And 2 elite archers in D. I should have gotten more hazards out here. I guess I can still, like, back up with Shifting Snow and pull with Whipping Gale. Maybe I don't even want to do that, though, because I would like to pull this archer in as well. Ooh. Looking a little bit rough. Do I go ahead and go with Coral? I don't have enough tides up to really go right now. I think I really need one more set of, like, Skitter, Rancid Brine, and Smashing Torrent. And then next turn I drown beneath the waves with Shuck and Cresting Force. Then on Trap... On Trap, this guy's already stunned, so I don't have to worry about him. How do I get the guard to... Maybe I'll just pull him into the trap. Maybe I just honeypot exploding decoy to pull him into the trap. Because if I don't, then there's going to be big trouble. I could just go ahead and move up in Winds of Change already. 4 targets, 4 range, so I would need to be, like, here. Could Winds of Change this guy down here. This guy, I mean, I guess I would just attack him. Archer, I could get him closer. This archer could suffer big damage. That doesn't seem bad. I could just, like, Winds of Change with Tornado. And I could do some big damage. If I do that, there's no way for me to delay the shucking. But I do really need some tempo to go my way right now, because I can feel it slipping away, so I think I will go ahead and do this. Okay. That's not it. Ice Speakers go, and they just make obstacles. We need Caravan number 3. So that's good. That could not have gone much better. This guy's not going to hurt very much. Caravan 1 is really low, so I need it to not take, like, any damage here. So I'm going to need Trap to tank guy number 6, I think. And then this guy will be stunned. So the archers don't really matter too much, I don't think. Okay, Snowflake's going to go 1, 2, 3 with Jump with Tornado. And then I guess I'll push this guy here, and he'll take 4 damage. And then now I'll Winds of Change. I could add an extra target on Winds of Change instead of an extra damage. I think that's probably better. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys in range. So I'll add the extra target. Then its attack for 4 becomes 7 with my potions. Let's go ahead and eat the leaf. Is not useful for me. So attack for 8 now, and then we can Eagle Eye Goggles. So attack for 8 on everybody. Let's hit this guy first. He will take 9 into Elite number 3. And then he'll move 1, 2, and take 8 more. Then Elite number 6. Heal an ally or immobilize. He's not moving already, so let's heal the trap. Or I could heal the caravan. Trap is probably losing a card no matter what, so let's heal the caravan. I'll just force this guy to walk over towards Coral. I think this is also going to get him out of range. Yeah, he's only 4 range, so he won't be able to hit Snowflake here, so that's nice. Oh, and he needed to take 8 damage. Then into this Scout. Attack for 9. Ooh, I get to immobilize him. So I get to, yeah, I'll take the heal and ward. I guess the caravan can be warded. So let's do that. I guess he gets immobilized before I can move him, right? So he's just going to take 9. But he is immobilized. And he's melee this turn, so that's very helpful. Let's go into the archer. I won't be able to step him because he is stunned. But he takes 10. And then into the guard. He takes 18. He takes 18, and then I can step him 1. And he takes 2 and a stun. And I think that finishes Snowflake. This also sets Wind. Alright. My first time ever using a level... No, not ever using level 9. My first time using a Snowflake level 9. And it felt pretty good. I wish I could have set up a few more hazards. I mean, but this guy still took, like, insane damage, so... Not bad. I prevented this guy from attacking. I got a bunch of heals and a ward onto my thing, so that was nice. Let's see. So Trap no longer needs to go tank this guy. I can just melee either of these and kill them. I do also have Exploding Decoy, so I could pull this guy in and stun him. I think I like that. I could alternatively, like, pull something onto the track. Like, I could just back up and pull this guy here. He wouldn't be able to move and do anything, and then he would suffer trap damage. Maybe that's best. And then I would tank this guy instead of thing number 2. Gives me big damage into this Scout. Alternatively, though, I like the idea of keeping the Scout up here, because then Coral will be able to shuck it next turn. It's kind of... No, Coral should be able to hit... My goodness. Coral should be able to hit these top 3 targets, right? With Shuck, because I'll have the extra movement from Tidal Blast, and I get to do, like, the move 3-4-3, and I get to use my boots. So Coral should be able to get, like, anywhere, so I don't need to worry about this Scout. I think Coral should be able to kill these 2 and damage the Ice Speaker some. Although now we're at the point where the Expertise Potion would have been nice. It would actually do a lot into the Ice Speaker. So maybe I just won't hit the Ice Speaker for all that much. So that means maybe I'm thinking I'm going to target this Scout down here. Unfortunately, I can't pull the Ice Speaker into the stun, so let's just go for the Scout with Exploding Decoy. And he takes 3. And then I pull him in. I already did the next 2. And he gets stunned, which is pretty useful. And then I'll just move 1, 2, 3, because I played Honeypot, and make a 2 health heal trap. And then neither Scout does anything. Then the caravans go. So 1, 2, 3. Dangerous spot for Snowflake. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That'll be their next turn. Man, if I can just, like, move these guys up next turn, they do, like, nothing. Coral goes. And Coral is just Skitter. Oh, so I get to add +2 a movement and ignore difficult terrain. Rancid Brine, so I get to add the poison, and Smashing Torrent. I don't think I've killed any monsters yet in this scenario. No, I haven't killed anything yet, so I don't need to worry. Oh, I totally forgot about when you kill a target, you gain its condition. So I definitely cannot kill any stunned guys, but they are going to get rid of their stun right now. So we just need to do the archers. This guy's only in range of Coral. This guy is in range of Snowflake, would be its primary focus. Snowflake, and then I can have it hit Coral as its secondary focus. So first into Snowflake. It's attack for 6, so I take 5. And then into Coral as the secondary focus. Let's see. I've got 1 shield against range, right, with Sharp Chitin? Yeah. So I take 6 damage. And then 1 more attack into Snowflake. It deals 7. And I don't have anything reducing that anymore, so I just take 7. Okay. I didn't get to use Winds of Change bottom at all, which is a really good bottom. Whipping Gale here is way too good to not play. I mean, Whipping Gale, kill, deal some damage. I guess I'll attack with the Whipping Gale, and then I'll move, and maybe I'll move with Shifting Snow. That should be fast enough to not have to worry about anything. Drown Beneath the Waves, Shuck, and Cresting Force. Way too good to do anything else. And then here, I still will cause a monster to suffer a trap as soon as they walk next to one. I could just Improvised Improvement. And then if this guy comes down here, he would take a 5 damage wound. Maybe that's not, like, the most insane thing ever, though. Let's just Extra Teeth with Improvised Improvement, I think. And just see where this lands us. Coral first. Snowflake ties Ice Speakers. This guy is just going to come here and hit this caravan. That doesn't seem too bad to me. It's just attack for 4. And he's a normal, so he doesn't brittle. So that's not bad. Algox isn't going to do anything. He'll have a shield, but my Whipping Gale should still kill. Yeah, it's not worth bootsing, I don't think. Okay, so Coral first. I'm going to start with Drown Beneath the Wave. So Tidal Smash and Smashing Torrent and Tidal Blast abilities can be used more than once each round. And then I get to move 3, attack 4, move 3. But I've got Tidal Blast and Smashing Torrent both up. I do have Smashing Torrent, right? Yeah, so when I move next to something, after all of my moves, all adjacent enemies suffer 1. And all of my moves and attacks are +1. And all of my moves are +2 and ignore difficult terrain. So I can move here. This guy will suffer 1. Then I will do both power potions with my muscle potion. So +3 damage. So this is attack for 8 with poison. Attack for 8 with poison. It'll just deal 8. Just. And then let's move right here and make him suffer 1. And then do I go Cresting Force now? I think I do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tides up. So Cresting Force is attack for 8, 9 because of poison, 10 because of Tidal Blast, 12. Let's not do the Cresting Force. Let's do Shuck Bottom next. Light is already consumed with Drown Beneath the Wave, so I can't get the extra movement, but I don't need it. So I'll start with a move, and he suffers 1. And then all of the Shucks will be attack for 5. So 6 because he's poisoned. It deals 8, and I get 2 shield. And then I guess I'll do the next Shuck. And he dies. Which is my first kill, which means that Coral gets poisoned because of the thing that I've got going on. So that was 2 of my Shucks. 1, 2. So now we're on the Cleansing Swell Shuck. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. I just get move 3. He suffers 1, so now the third attack with Shuck. And the Shucks are attack for 5, right? Tidal Blast plus 3. Yeah. So he takes 7. And a poison. Then I will move. Oh, if I go down here, these guys just die to the suffer damage. That's actually really useful. So I'm here. I can go 1, 2, 3 because I can ignore difficult terrain with the skitter. It's just enemies, right? All adjacent enemies suffer 1. Okay, so this is the 4th attack with my Shuck. It will deal 7. Now, the 5th move, I'll move here. All of these guys suffer 1. Those guys were no longer stunned because that was last turn they were stunned, so I don't get any new negative conditions. That was the 5th move, so this is the 5th attack. And it does 5. And it poisons. And then where do I want to go from here is the question. I could go after this Ice Speaker. I could go after this Ice Speaker. I definitely want to go after an Ice Speaker, and I want to hit an Ice Speaker with the Cresting Force. I've done 5, so I've got 3 Shucks left. So maybe I'll just stay here for 1 more. Make this guy suffer 1 more. Attack him for 6. He'll take 7 and get disarmed. Then I'll move up here. This is my second to last Shuck. And he was poisoned, so it was attack for 6, so he takes 12. So he barely doesn't die. Then I move up to this guy, attack him with the Shuck. This is only attack for 3 because... Oh, well, but I get the Rolling Pierce. I have not done a tide this turn, so it's just a +1. So the 5 + 1, he takes 6. And I had the Rolling Pierce, so I ignore his shield, and he's poisoned. And then now finally, I get the Cresting Force. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. +3 from Power Potions is 11. +1 for Poison is 12. So attack for 12. Oh, the add target. 12 + 1, so he'll take 11 damage. I guess that will be acceptable as a turn. Did I forget the Tidal Blast on those? No. I forgot it on the final one. But I remembered it in all of the others because I had it like automatically baked in when I said that Skitters were attacking for 5. Did I forget anything else? No, I just get the huge heal. That is an insanely stupid turn. These are literally max difficulty monsters, and I one-shot... Well, I guess I... Did I one-shot any? I one-shot this guy, right? So that is my Executioner, because that was a single action. Oh, it wasn't a single action because I did it in 2 with Drown Beneath the Waves. So I didn't actually one-shot anything. I just got a bunch of things low. Hopefully I did the right number of attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's what I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe I did the right number of Shucks. And so now we'll just go ahead and Whipping Gale. Let's see. This scout is going to attack, but I'll probably kill him with the Whipping Gale, right? So I'll go 1, 2, 3, I think, and step here and get a heal 2. All right. My son just came in for a second, but I believe... Okay, so I moved with Shifting Snow. I need to make the hazard, I believe. So I'll make it right here. And then I'll hit these 3 with Whipping Gale. I guess I'll go ahead and Vigor Potion to get a Strengthen. Like, why not, right? Don't have any granted movement. So this guy, this guy, this guy. So he takes 4. And then I pull him and he takes 4. Onto this guy. He dies. And then onto this guy, attack for 1. So I think I did too much damage to this guy. I think I was doing it like it was attack for 2, but it's attack for 1. Onto the guy on the right. Strengthen an ally. So he'll take 1, 2. And then I can pull him 2. Is he moving? He is moving, and he's immobilizing. That is annoying. I'm going to move him right here. I'm going to move him right here, and I'm going to move Trap here, and that's going to give the Archer a disadvantage on the attack. But first, these guys will go. First, Ice Speaker is going to attack for 4, 5 because I'm poisoned. I can't be crit, so it's attack for 6. I've got 2 shield on Crab. Unfortunately, my Cleansing Swell is just going to go into the poison that I'm suffering. But I take 4 damage, and he takes 2 retaliate. And then this guy just sees 1, 2 to attack Caravan number 3. And he deals 5 damage to it. I said 3, right? And then Trap is going to step right here. What were Trap's things? Okay, I guess I'll make a 5 damage trap over here with extra teeth. And then I wish I could make an improvised improvement trap, but I think that this is the best place for me to be standing. So I'm just going to do that with extra teeth. Because if this guy backs up for any reason, he'll do damage. I could also like step up here, and then he can step here, and he'll unavoidable outcome into that, and that seems pretty good to me. I probably also want a stamina potion, just a level 1 card. Maybe we'll just do Boar Catcher. And then that finishes Trap. So now we get the Scout. He's disarmed, so he doesn't step back. Then we get the Archer. The Archer has no way to remove the disadvantage with a move 2, because he wants to go here, which would take a move 3. So he'll just have disadvantage. And he does not miss Trap, so Trap has to lose a card. So I'll lose Boar Catcher. And then... Oh, I didn't take damage, so I can't... After any ally within range 2 from an attack would suffer damage, remove all negative conditions, and then perform. Okay, I was planning on doing the Rose Gauntlet, but now I realize I didn't actually suffer damage from the attack since I lost a card. But, like, maybe it still would, because, like, Ward or Brittle would be removed when you lose a card. So maybe the Rose Gauntlet could pop, but I'm not, like, moving my health bar down at all. I wanted to get rid of the Immobilize onto Trap with the Rose Gauntlet, but maybe not. Alright. That's fine, I guess. I guess I could Rose Gauntlet the Caravan. I just can't pull it, but I could still get the heal for 3 onto it. And now we get the Caravans going last at 50. And then the last one will come on. We are new round. So I just need 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 2 more turns for thing number 1 to get there. If I were allowing Birds of a Tempest to speed it up, I could just Birds in a Tempest like 3 times in a row and finish in like 3 turns. Because this guy would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. So I would finish in 4 turns if I played Birds in a Tempest 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'll be 6 turns without Birds in a Tempest, whereas it would be 4 turns with it. So I am not going to Birds in a Tempest. What can I do here? I could Stormwall both of these guys. Just do a straight line attack like this. Hit both of them and attack them with push. That's fantastic. No reason to do anything else. I guess this guy is just going to be standing here hitting this, right? I'll go ahead and short rest Coral, so that'll remove my poison because of my Cleansing Swell. I didn't do the Frenzy Potion! No, the Frenzy Potion, I would have killed this guy already. I just did not think about it. Did not think about it. That's unfortunate. Sodden Soil, though, is going to do amazing into him. I want to Sodden Soil and then just back up. So I guess that's what I'll do. Although maybe I just want to stay here. Maybe if I Sodden Soil and Frenzy Potion, I can just kill him. And I can go ahead and set the Overwhelming Wave. Because next turn, what am I going to get here? Is it Archers? C gets Archers, which is where I'm standing. And there's going to be a normal Archer spawning here next turn. I would love to keep Coral here and just, like, decimate it with, like, Skitter or something. But if I kill this guy and he has... Okay, so if I Sodden Soil and then Frenzy Potion this guy, he'll be poisoned, wounded, and immobilized. And then because of this thing, I would gain all of those negative conditions. But if I Frenzy Potion and then kill him with Sodden Soil, he never gains the wound and immobilize, and I only get poison. Or if I get him low with Frenzy Potion, get him low with Sodden Soil, and then he dies to wound, I don't get any of those because I don't kill the enemy. Another thing that would be really nice if I could do would be getting enemies up onto the track for them to suffer trap damage. That would be the easiest way to take care of this Ice Speaker. I'm kind of just hoping that the Ice Speaker is just unable, like, this caravan will move forward, get replaced by a new caravan, and the Ice Speaker just doesn't really do anything. They could stun the caravans, which would really suck. And I just have to hope that that doesn't happen, I guess. Who have I not picked? I haven't picked Trap. I'm definitely short resting here. This is too short of a scenario to long rest. I don't really want Flurry of Nails that much, I don't think. I've got Unavoidable Outcome up still, right? Yeah, I do. So this guy's going to get pushed. He's going to take an attack for 2 and suffer 4. If I could just go faster than Flake and make a trap here, that would be really good. So that would be extra teeth top. So let's just do that. That feels fine to me. Can I afford to go at 30 on Flake? Not really, so I'll just Boots of Speed trap, right? Oh. I would have to Boots of Speed both of them in order to underspeed. Well, that's fine. I was thinking I only needed to Boots of Speed once. So, Boots of Speed this down to 12. Boots of Speed this up to 21. And both my characters still get to go first. So I make another 5 damage trap right here. And now this guy dies to everything from Stormwall. So that was extra teeth. And then Improvised Improvement, I'm stunned. So I can't move. Oh, I can't. Oh, no, never mind. Trap's right here, not right there. Would have been nice to make a Blessed Trap, but it's really not the end of the world. Then now Coral. First, I will Frenzy Potion. Really wish I had done this before, but it is attack for... I'll Overwhelming Wave first, right? And then Frenzy Potion is attack for 5. He's got Shield 2. But it does 5. And then now Sodden Soil. Attack for 4 because of the poison. And it kills. But it kills before he gets the negative conditions, so the only one that I gain from my challenge is the poison. And then that finishes Coral. Now Snowflake, let's attack right here. I'm strengthened, so it's neutral. I can also eat the wind. So... Oh my gosh. Okay, so it does 3 damage and suffer 2. 4 damage because of the poison and suffer 2 on the push. 1, 2. Suffer 2 on the push, and now he's adjacent to one of the 5 AoE hexes, so he suffers 1 without me having to take the 5 damage trap. So that's beautiful. Other guy, it'll be strengthened, And so he takes 3, he takes 4, and he takes 5. They didn't have any negative conditions. I do get to heal 2 and ward. Let's heal... What are the... He's just attacking for 5. Let's do the heal ward into caravan number 4, who's going to attack this turn. And then just the default heal into caravan number 3. So a heal here and a heal ward here. There's only 1 monster left on the map. That's crazy. Oh, caravan number 4 is not getting attacked. Caravan number 5 is. So let's put the ward there. And then 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. And finally, attack for 5. It'll deal 2 damage into caravan number 5. I think I'm feeling pretty good here. We'll have to see how crazy the spawns really are. So it's just 2 normal archers. That's not bad. Normal ice speakers at D. For 3 characters, also spawn normal guards at D. And all of these guys are normals? Normal, normal, normal. Okay. So I don't have to deal with brittle out of the ice speakers. I would love to be able to immobilize these guys. Let's see. Let's do coral first. This seems easiest. I shouldn't have light, but I do have dark. So Skitter is pretty good. Yeah, it's really not amazing. I do get to play 3 cards at least. Do I Skitter, Rancid Brine, and... I don't even know. I kind of really want to play a loot one just to pick up that loot, because I haven't gotten any loot, and I really need to be picking up wood, but, like, what are the odds that the first tile is wood, right? Maybe I don't even need to attack, because, like, am I ever going to kill this archer? I don't know. Do I just need to tank it so that... Maybe I just need to be tanking, right? So maybe I'll do... Chaotic Refraction doesn't really help, and I don't have Sharp Chitin anymore, and I didn't rest, so I didn't get any of my armor back. If the archers get their 29, I'll actually be in a pretty rough spot, because this guy will get immobilized. Maybe I need Trap to come over here, so that archers never immobilize me. I need, like, 2 target push and immobilize on Snowflake to just push these guys for 1. Maybe I Stormwall them and just hope to pull some of my +0 immobilizes. Deck got shuffled. If one of them attacks caravan number 1, it probably still survives. Is it at the end of the round or end of their turn that they escape? At the end of every round, if any wagon is in B, it escapes and is removed from the map. So it does have to survive to the end of the round, not just initiative 50. Man, this is kind of tough. I think I'm just going to Chaotic Refraction with... Maybe I should be, like, pushing these guys into... Pushing these guys into the train so that they start taking some damage. Let's first short rest here. Tornado would actually be a pretty good play here, but I think Stormwall's a little better. I have this many cards left still after all of the things I've done. I could use Crosswinds to grant one of my trains extra move. I don't want a Birds in a Tempest. That's just too broken, but I don't mind doing Crosswinds. That feels fair enough to grant them move with that. It would help, like, if I just move this thing 2. Although, I guess they can't occupy B at the same time, can they? So, it actually doesn't ever help. So never mind. Crosswinds doesn't help move any of my things. I could just go ahead and Stormwall and Crosswinds, push these guys for 1, maybe even 2, and then pull one of them back with Crosswinds. Split their focus up a little bit. That's what I'm leaning towards right now. I could White Winds and hit both of them, but I don't have the wind. I don't have my power potions. That doesn't seem all that good. What are my odds of, like, ever killing these guys? They don't seem amazing, but maybe the best thing for me to do is just to draw a lot of attack modifiers to get some rolling heals and potentially some rolling wards. Oh, also, did I short rest here? Maybe I just want to set elements so that I can short rest and regenerate and ward, like Caravan number 3 doesn't have a ward and it's taken some damage. I like that. I could also snowball to get a heal and regenerate on Caravan number 3. But I think I'm going to... maybe I'll Shifting Force to set the ice, and I'll go ahead and Stormwall top. Then on Coral... Trap, I want to come over here. Move 4 jump would be nice, but maybe I just move 3, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, and I pull the Archer in a little bit closer. It doesn't really immediately pop it, but I think I do like that action. I'm not entirely in love with what I was thinking on Snowflake, but maybe it'll be okay. And then Coral, I really just don't know. I really don't know. I like Rancid Brine and Skitter. Maybe this turn I play Rancid Brine and Tidal Blast. And for my third one, maybe I'll do Chaotic Refraction. No, because I want to go fast next turn. So I'll do Smashing Torrent. And then next turn, I can attack with Skitter and Cresting Force and do some damage. Like, move with Chaotic Refraction, attack with Skitter and Cresting Force. And this way, even if the Archer is immobilized this turn, it's not the end of the world. They did not immobilize. And I can't underspeed with Trap. So first, this guy is going to attack into Caravan number 5. So attack for 4, and it'll deal 4. And then this guy's going to attack into Coral. It'll deal 4. That finishes both archers. At the very least, one of my caravans is going to escape, so I'm going to win the scenario. We just don't know... Like, the rewards are obviously going to be better the more caravans escape, right? And I would love to get all of them. That may just not be a thing, though. Oh, stun out of ice speakers. This is what I was really afraid of. Okay. I guess I pull him towards Trap, and I let Trap get stunned. Yeah. Alright. Snowflake. Let's attack these two guys with Stormwall. Here and then here. It's just going to be 2 attacks for 2. Top. Do get to heal an ally. He suffers 2, and I can push him 1. What is he doing this turn? Moving 4, attacking for 5, and strengthening self. Caravan 1 should survive it. And I get to heal an ally. It's attack for 5, so crit would kill Caravan 1. Actually, no, Caravan 1's going to be over here. Caravan 2 is the one who's going to take the attack, and Caravan 2 always survives it. These guys are going to be going into Caravan 3, so Caravan 3 needs the heal, and might just break anyway, which is rough. Then the other attack into the Ice Speaker, it's going to deal 1 damage, and he will suffer 4. And then I can move 1, 2, 3. Oh, but he's attacking with stun. So I want him to hit the Caravan as well. But then the caravan number 1 is taking attack for 5, attack for 4. So maybe I didn't push this guy 2, I just pushed him 1. And then I'll step forward up here, and so that'll set the ice. And then trap is going to move right here. And I guess make a 2 health heal trap with honeypot. And then attack the ice speaker. Attack for 2. Spyglass. What a great attack. He'll suffer 3. And then I move him here. And so now on his turn, he's going to move 1, 2 to attack me rather than attacking the thing. So at least he'll suffer the 5 damage from the unavoidable outcome. And then trap will be stunned. But then the train gets to move and push him off. So not horrible. All of the trains go now. So this guy goes here. Here. They move like that. And then the guards. So guard number 5, he's got 1 or 1, 2. But the caravan is closer, right? So he focuses the caravan. Attack for 5. It'll deal 5. Not good. And then the ice speaker is going to stun it. And I assume they can be stunned. Oh. They're immune to all conditions, which means that they cannot be warded. Which I think it was caravan number 3 took 2 less damage from me having a ward on it earlier. And now caravan number 1 has good odds of dying. At least they can't be stunned, but I could not ward them either. Well, you live and learn. I should have double checked the rules before warding them, but like it just makes sense that you can ward your allies. But I guess not. Also, like normally in Xhaven when things are immune, it shows them as being immune. Like these are labeled as the caravan wagons, and so whoops. And then the guards will strengthen themselves. Guy number 6 is going to attack Snowflake, who will take 6. Dang, not being able to ward them really sucks. Ooh, maybe I need to bring in the birds in a tempest just to tank. Like, if I jump up here, I don't really have enough movement to do that. I could lift and gust. If I lift and gust and birds in a tempest, it just totally buys a turn. That seems really good. Alright, now Coral gets to go. Man, is there any point in doing what I was thinking? I will set both of these. Then would I rather just move? Maybe I just move over here and hope that Caravan 5 survives. Hope that, like, the archers stand still with, like, one of their low initiative cards and they don't absolutely wreck Caravan number 5. This guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this guy will see Trap as long as Trap is slower than 50. So Caravan 5 might survive. Caravan 4 is in good shape. Caravan 3 is in really bad shape. So if I move... I think I'm going to move 1, 2, 3 with boots. And this way, I'm going to get stunned. But then Coral can at least tank. So... this guy's number 1, so he'll attack for 4. And I take 4. Do I have any shield? I have no shield. Oh, I activated Tidal Blast, so I didn't need to use the boots. Not that it really matters. And then I get stunned. Ice gets set. And then guy number 2 will go 1, 2. He suffers 5 damage from the unavoidable outcome. And he'll attack Trap. And Trap will lose a card. And Trap gets stunned. And then now, finally, guy number 3, he'll go after Caravan number 1, attack for 4. It does 3. Now it's the end of the round, so caravan number 1 escapes and made it. But both of my characters are... 2 of my characters are stunned. I think I still want to short rest trap to go faster than 50. So I'll just go faster than 50 and play 2 cards. That's fine. Coral, I'm stunned. I could long rest. I've still got a large number of cards. I think I kind of like long rest and just losing cards. Oh, but I have to go faster than 50 for the guard to hit me instead of caravan number 3. And caravan number 3 is very, very low. So I'll go faster than 50 so that I'm the focus. And then Snowflake, I probably want to pull... I would love to pull both of these guys back, but maybe that's not possible. If I crosswinds in Whipping Gale, I could pull this guy back, step back, and then pull both of them again. And that would let 2 escape every time. It probably lets 3 escape every time. And that feels like we're getting close enough, right? Dang. I'm slower than the ice speaker. Caravan number 1 has already escaped, right? So we don't need to worry about that. Caravan number 2 is full health, so I don't need to worry about that either. Let's see. This guy's going to suffer 9. I guess he gets to attack first, and he does get to hit 2, so that sucks. All right. Guy number 1, he can only hit Coral. And Coral dies. Then guy number 2 can hit Trap and Wagon number 4. So first Trap dies, and then Wagon number 4 takes 5 damage. I need to make sure Snowflake doesn't die. Alright, and then guy number 3 will attack Wagon number 2, who will take 3 damage. Not bad. Now Trap is stunned, so does nothing. Coral is stunned, so does nothing. Snowflake is going to pull this guy, then step for 3, then attack both of these with Whipping Gale. Yeah, I guess. Top and then bottom. Oh, nice. Okay. So I'll pull him 1. He suffers 1, 2, and then he gets immobilized. Gotta love that. And then into the Ice Speaker. He's already gone this turn. He suffers no damage, but I can pull him for 1. So now he won't walk through those hazards. And then the caravans. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Was I right about the archers? Oh, no. The archers need to go. So 5 would hit 5, but 2 would hit Trap. So first into Trap. Trap loses another card. And then into caravan number 5. Ooh, it gets missed. It moves 3. This guy suffers 9. And gets pushed off. Oh, I could have hit this guy with Whipping Gale, too. It wouldn't have done any damage. I could have set ice. Actually, I probably don't want ice, do I? Oh, what do we have left? We need both the guards to go. This guy's immobilized, so he does nothing. This guy will hit Coral. And he kills. And I long rested? No, I didn't long rest because I needed to play 2 cards to get to be faster than the caravan, so they wouldn't hit the caravan. Not in bad shape though. 2 caravans have escaped. My ward maybe would have messed something up, but I think I only warded 1 thing and it only blocked 2 damage, and I undid that damage, and it was into guy number 3. Let's see. I can short rest here. That's probably best. Sodden soil, maybe. Tidal Blast. That sounds fine. Trap is dead. Yeah, Trap's gonna long rest. So I'll face tank the Archer and the Ice Speaker. Snowflake. Maybe Birds in a Tempest Lifting Gust makes the most sense. Like, jump over here and summon the Birds in a Tempest. Or maybe I summon the Birds in a Tempest here to distract these guys for a turn. And I Lifting Gust to jump over here. Coral's going to distract for a turn here. Trap's going to distract for a turn over here. Oh, oops. I think I like it. Okay. We get immobilized out of the archers. Not a bad time for that at all. Okay, let's... I guess let's just attack into the guard with Sodden Soil. Do I want Caravan number 4 to take an attack for 4? Because if Caravan number 4 can take an attack for 4 and survive it, I could just move 2 and pick this up. And I could immobilize this Ice Speaker. I think I like that the most. So let's attack... Oh, no, not set Tidal Blast. Let's just attack for 3 with Sodden Soil into the Ice Speaker. He takes 1 damage. And then negative conditions. And then I'll move for 2 to progress my retirement goal. Nope. So now Caravan number 4 is going to get attacked. So that was not worth it. Oh, also I'm going to get immobilized, aren't I? Whoops. Okay, Snowflake. I think I'm going to summon birds. Oh. You can't summon into difficult terrain, can you? Even if they're flying. Because it has to be a featureless hex. Or an empty hex. It has to be an empty hex. So I could only summon 1 owl here. This guy would hit wagon number 5, which has already taken some damage. Dang it. If I summon here... If Trap draws like a miss... Guard kills an owl, and I jump, like, over here. Oh, I could jump here to make Caravan number 4 not get hit. I kind of like that. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna jump here and summon my 2 birds right here. Why does that one bird have... Oh, that's a fox. So we'll just have to see if that ends up being worth it. Probably not, but maybe. Now the archers are going to go. So this guy into Trap, attack for 4. Trap has to lose 2 cards. And then this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe it's 5 range, yeah. Attack for 4 into Tide, into Coral. Coral has to lose a card. And then they're both immobilized. Which is really bad. It doesn't matter to Trap. Trap doesn't care. I didn't want to summon my owl here, because that guy's immobilized, right? And so now it's the guards. So 5 is lower. He'll attack the owl. It does 3. Sorry, owl. And then guy number 6, he will step forward. He steps forward here either way. He can hit Trap or the Caravan. Oh, no, he would have to target the Caravan, right? Because it's faster. So into Caravan 5, he does 4. So that thing's probably dying. He also wouldn't step here. He would step here because this is 2 to get there. This is 1, I think. So... I don't know, I might have messed up. Now the Caravan goes, so this gets here, this gets here, this gets here. This guy takes 9 and gets pushed away. Now the Snow Speakers, Ice Speakers, so this guy just suffers. This guy has moved 4. Well, this guy first will hit Trap, and he will miss. No, he does not miss. He opposite of misses, and trap is dead. And now this guy has move 4, so he goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And he attacks for 5, and he destroys wagon number 5. So I did not get them all out. I do need to keep Snowflake alive still. I guess, or Coral, but most likely Snowflake. Caravan number 3 gets out, though, so I just need to survive one more turn, now that wagon number 5 didn't make it. So that actually seems totally doable. Snowflake, let's see. Guard isn't moving. Archers are just going to hit the Coral. The Snow Speakers are going to attack with stun. So let's move here and set hazards. And this owl would go here. The owl does a damage. And that finishes Snowflake. Then Coral doesn't need to do anything. And then the guards aren't next to anybody. And then the caravan gets here. And then we just have knockout punch. So this guy suffers and attacks for 4. And the owl dies. This guy 1, 2, 3 and attacks for 4, and Coral loses a card. And this guy 1, 2, 3, 4, or he would have 1, 2, 3, 4, and Coral loses a card. I don't think I did the archers, did I? 5 range, so they're both in range of Coral right now. This guy needs to step 1. Coral loses a card, and Coral loses a card. So Coral would have lost a card to one archer, lost a card to the next archer, played its turn, then lost both of the cards to one of the Snow Speakers, and then died. Or Ice Speakers, and then died to the second Ice Speaker. And then the caravan is here and escapes. So I got 4 out of 5 out. I did not need all my characters to survive, did I? Okay. I did not. So I believe I win. Not the smoothest, especially with the whole ward thing, but I got 4 out of 5 objectives on +3 difficulty with some stuff. So gain rewards based on the number of wagons that escaped. All rewards are cumulative. So 1 morale, 1 resources, any 2 material resources, and 10 XP each. And then a random item blueprint. So 10 XP, 1 resources, 1 morale, and then 2 of 1 resource. I just missed out on a prosperity and 2 morale, which is not that bad. I would have liked the prosperity, but we'll take what we can get. Let's just do 1, and then a double portion of wood. We get 10 XP each. 29. So I did level up here. And then I'm 3 XP away from leveling up Coral. I did not get any of my retirement goal stuff. I did get Miser. Maybe another wagon wasn't supposed to escape, I'm not sure. When I long rest, I can create an element, I guess. Because I'm not ever getting 2 for the other one. How long was this? Oh, it's actually kind of fast. It is a short scenario, I guess. It's a cool one. I like that one. That was a really, really, really good design. That was a really, really good design. I kind of wish it were a little bit longer. Maybe, like, Caravan spawned on, like, round 1. Maybe, like, 1, 3, 5, 7. And there were only 4 or something like that. I'm not sure. I think I got all of the rewards. I don't think I did the morale. And the random item blueprint. Okay. Hobnail boots. Gain a retaliate if you move 4. That's actually not horrible on... Actually, no, I was thinking coral, but if I don't have the other boots to get +1 movement, then it's very hard for me to move 4. So I'm not quite sure about those. Is that the Thorny Potion? 88? And, okay, so that was all of the rewards. I guess we'll pass it past time. We get 29.3, which continues the Snowflake retirement, so we will go there next. Where is it? Here it is. Aether Outpost, Core Attunement, number 67. And I would assume that these are going to be linked, right? Yeah. Okay, so those will be the next 2 levels that I play, and then Snowflake will be done. But she has been very fun. Very, very overpowered. Extremely broken. I'm honestly starting to maybe think that Coral is slightly more broken than Snowflake, but only because of Shuck being so insane. Like, if it weren't for Shuck being totally busted, then Coral wouldn't be totally busted. Whereas Snowflake is, like, totally busted. Like, even if you don't have the items, it's still pretty insane. Just with all of the forced movement and everything. Like, that by itself is enough to make the character extremely strong. I think on this difficulty, Snowball Bottom is starting to lose a little bit of effectiveness. I need, like, more ways to stack blesses. But also, then you really don't want to get blesses with your attacks for 1. So, I don't know. Maybe Snowflake isn't the strongest character in the game, but it still feels... Like, for the last couple of days, I was thinking that it was number 1. Like, literally number 1. But just with how broken Shuck was in that scenario, Shuck with the new Drown Beneath the Waves, it's kind of absurd. Like, Drown Beneath the Waves plus Shuck Bottom plus Cresting Force Top is just too ridiculous. Oh, we get to... If I want this to become the same size, I select it and press G, right? Nice. I believe I did do this challenge correctly, so I will go ahead and get my... Where is it? My Town Guard perk, which means that I get to get one of these. And I'll add a +30 card. So, 167.2. And these are going to unlock scenarios, right? I've never done one of these before, but it's got to be, like, the job postings. Yep, job posting. Because, like, I've seen this part in the section before, where it says, like, job posting, and you get a scenario. And then there are obviously... all of these are labeled as job postings on the back. So, like, I knew that it was a thing, and I figured with there being so many of them, the only way was going to be through doing these. So we get to add a 30, and, was it 78? 78. Ooh, 79 and 80 are linked. Actually, a lot of these are linked. There are 15 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There are way more than 15 scenarios. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. Well, that looked like... Oh, did I not count this one? 15? How do you unlock 99? That looks like this would be a very exciting quest to have 5 kind of linked like that. Okay, well, I'm really excited to go through a lot of these job posting ones. So maybe as soon as I retire Snowflake, I'll go into some of those. But I'm going to do Snowflake first and then job postings, because I've, like... This part of the scenario map are the ones that I've, like, never played before. Like, obviously, I've finished the Lurker quest, but I've never finished any of these retirement ones. I've never played 61 through 64. I think that's like the end of the game, because then like 65 is where the side scenarios start with like a strong foundation. But yeah, I've never played the end game scenarios before because I've never had the puzzle book that progress that much. Speaking of, I need to play these. Man, there are still so many scenarios left, but I'm making some good progress. I've got a fair number beaten. At the very least unlocked. Alright, what do I need to do to finish town? I don't think I've done an outpost event. And are we still... We got 3 weeks of summer left. I've never seen this one before. I don't know. Oh, actually, I do recognize this one. Let's do A. Or... I know one of these is really good. Let's do option B. I don't... Anything that, like, requires going and putting forth a lot of effort is always makes me afraid that you're gonna have to start with discarding cards. And I don't want to start with discarding cards. I wouldn't even remember anyway. What did I say? Did I say B? Yeah, I think I said B, because option A sounds like you would have to do a thing. So I lose 20 gold and I gain 333. Am I intimidating? No, I'm not intimidating. So, anyway, we said B, so I need to lose 20 gold. About that. So I do not have 20 gold to lose, so I guess we do the otherwise, which is no effect. And then this just goes away. That's fine. And then now we get daytime effects, and I cannot... I cannot spend... I guess I'll spend 8. And then I can get 2, 1, 1. And then I will get Axe Nut Corpse Cap. I could make another potion here. The only thing that really is making a lot of sense to me would be Glancing Potion or Major Stamina. I don't know how you make Major Stamina. Minor Stamina is Snow Thistle Arrow Vine. So, Snow Thistle Arrow Vine... Maybe Snow Thistle Arrow Vine Axe Nut? But do I have that? I have a Flame Fruit. Dang. Okay, I'll 2-for-1 Arrow Vine to make a Snow Thistle. And then Arrow Vine, Snow Thistle, and Axe Nut. Hey, there we go. I found it. Nice. Honestly, all of my characters would kind of like the Major Stamina Potion. Snowflake would really like it to make even more hazards. Snowflake would really like a Minor Stamina Potion, even. Oh, actually, no. I guess none of my hazard cards are level 1, are they? But just being able to have 2 Stamina Potions on traps sounds really useful. Because that is... Yeah, if you use them on 2 separate rest cycles, that adds an additional 2 turns of stamina if you use them on 2 odd-numbered card rest cycles. So, that's very good. Then I also need to level up in downtime, so I'm definitely going to take Proficient Hunter. This sounds really cool to try, to just make, like, super big traps. And then, yeah, like, why would I want Lure of the Snare when Exploiting Decoy is, like, almost the exact same card? 1 less damage, 1 less pull, but the pull is enhanceable to be the same. And it's a level 1 card, so it'll be cheap to enhance. And then the bottom doesn't seem that crazy to me. Like, I've got Unavoidable Outcome. So, definitely Proficient Hunter. Maybe I don't want improvised improvement anymore with Proficient Hunter. Yeah, because I'm not making any tiny baby traps with Proficient Hunter. So, like, the only trap that I could replace would be Honeypot with improvised improvement, which would be good. I mean, maybe it would make sense to drop Flurry of Nails for Proficient Hunter, because there is still the Honeypot improvised improvement combo. But that doesn't scale off of the Proficient Hunter, because this is creating a trap and this is replacing a trap, and replace and create I don't think are the same word. So like I would increase this to a 4 health heal trap on Honeypot and then get rid of it. So that seems bad. So maybe I want Dismantle to be able to destroy a trap and attack with the destroyed trap. There is a helmet that I don't think I have access to that gives you an add target on a ranged ability. I think it's a random... Oh, it's probably not a random item blueprint. It's probably a random item. Have I not unlocked any of these? I got the Mirrored Knife, so I've gotten a couple. Yeah. Oop. This would be really, really nice with Dismantle on Trap. Because, like, I could build up, like, a nice big 20 damage trap and then hit 2 targets with it. And then I would just need a Glancing Potion to be able to guarantee that I don't miss. And then, since I wouldn't be able to have a Spyglass. Should I toss this Elemental Stone? I haven't used it once, and it's worth 15 gold. It would probably be worth keeping, because there are things that could be really bad, like invisibility, or consume an element to stun on, like, lightning eels. So I don't know. Maybe that's not worth, but I think I'm content. And that is it. I did not get Executioner, because it was 2 actions. I definitely did not get Die Hard, and I already gave myself Miser. Not supposed to shuffle the challenges. GG.